We're with Natalie Maclean talking about wines, Canadian and then international. We should say the wines you chose, some of them, well, one of them at least, is a little pricier. It's $60, but you say this is their flagship wine.
Yes.
The rest, you say, are
in the $25 to $35 range, which is normal for wines that would win a competition like this, but it's also, and you know, they're very good quality. You have to compare apples to apples. So what would be the best from another region like France? Probably double or triple the price. So, you know, it's justified as to why these wines won, but it's also the reason we're going to have another wine match this fall.
You say, and it will be for holiday wines.
International wines under 25.
And here we are with the international wines you brought along for summer. So we're enjoying summer wines, Father's Day barbecues, Canada Day barbecues, and these are some of your choices.
Exactly.
So we're not comparing apples to, we're comparing grapes. Now,
Grapes.
okay.
Yes.
So starting with the sparkling.
Right. This is a $17 Australian sparkling wine made as the Champenoise would make a sparkling wine, but from a variety of white grapes, including Chardonnay. It's, I think, a terrific value. I mean, if you look at even non-vintage champagne, you're going to pay $50, $60 as a starting point. Canada Day is a celebration, especially if you want to have an aperitif as the grill is heating up. This is a terrific bubbly to start with.
And when you say that method, you're referring to the traditional method. And some people will say if they have any sparkling wines that are actually made from the traditional method, they don't get the sort of the headache that they may get from Prosecco or...
Okay, right. And that could be also factors of sweetness or sulfites, you know, that maintain the wines. But yeah, no, these, all to say, although the method isn't on the label, it's top-notch winemaking and quality.
This is great to know. And of course, we had an interesting little interview with Wolf when he was here in town not too long ago.
Lively
now,
soul.
this is Jackson's Creek.
This is Jacob's Creek.
Jacob's Creek, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Reading upside down. And what would you like everyone to know about the Moscato?
The Moscato is a really hot varietal as a category right now. It's soaring. It's sort of a grapey, slightly sweet wine, but it's an ultimate summer aperitif. It's got sort of fresh melon and light berry flavors in it. It's great. Again, I've gone contrary. We usually think of only big reds when it comes to barbecue. I've got some zippy whites, not only to start out with, but also for grilled veggies.
And zippy whites. See, I did a blend here. I did a blend between Jacobs and and Jackson's. That's where that came from.
Good.
So now we're looking at Jackson Triggs, which is
a Canadian wine from Niagara, which actually did well in the Great Canadian Wine Match. It was in some of the finalist categories. This is their Sauvignon Blanc. Again, we're under $15 in the price point. Sauvignon Blanc we do very well here in Canada. It's got sort of an herbal, grassy note to it. So if you've got a portobello mushroom, grilled veg, or fresh seafood on the grill, this is your go-to wine.
Fantastic. It's great to have those suggestions. Now we have about 2 minutes.
Okay.
And 4 wines, Natalie. This is like wine exercise, wine aerobics. This is a rosé.
Rosé, dry rosé from France. Tavel, Provence, you're always going to get a dry one. A lot of people think sweet and pink, not the case. It's amazing with charred meats. It just brightens and lifts them like a squeeze of lemon would. It's a beautiful wine to try.
And the Rosemount, is it?
Rosemount, Pinot Grigio. Again, another very hot category in terms of increasing sales, Pinot Grigio. Rosemount, very reasonable. From Australia, under $12 for this one. And then we move to the big reds. I did bring some from Chile, Cabernet and Carmenere, which is their version of Merlot. And from France, one of my picks from the latest vintages release, I gave it 91 points. It's only $14.95.
Wow.
And it's amazing. It's a Syrah, which is the clonal cousin of Shiraz.
Oh,
so
interesting.
Amazing for like a grilled steak or a hamburger.
Okay, and so these are fantastic Father's Day picks then.
Absolutely, and I've put all of these wines on nataliemaclean.com.
And we have a link to nataliemaclean.com on our website, and we also have all of the winners.
Yay.
Thanks,
All right.
Natalie.
Okay, cheers.